Hello, everyone. Welcome to Easy English with Podcast and Story. This is the channel where you can learn English step by step in a fun and simple way. Here, you will listen to easy English stories, daily conversations, motivational lessons. Our goal is to help you practice listening, speaking, and understanding English every day. So relax, listen, and enjoy learning English with us. Let's start this journey together.
Jack Ma, from rejection to global inspiration. Have you ever felt rejected? Have you ever tried again and again, but the world kept saying no? If you have, then you will understand the life of Jack Ma. This is not just a story about business. It's a story about failure, persistence, and hope. It's the journey of a man who started with nothing, faced countless rejections, but never gave up. Chapter 1. A Boy from Hangzhou. Jack Ma was born in 1964 in Hangzhou, China. His family was poor. His parents were traditional musicians and storytellers, earning very little. Jack grew up in a time when China was still closed to the outside world. As a boy, he was small and weak. He was never the smartest in class. In fact, Jack failed many subjects in school. He failed his primary school exams not once but twice. He failed his middle school entrance exam 3 times. Even in high school, he struggled, but Jack had something powerful: curiosity. When China started opening to the world, foreign tourists came to Hangzhou. Jack, as a young teenager, would ride his bicycle for 45 minutes every morning to guide tourists for free, just so he could practice English. He was poor. He had no books, no connections, no opportunities. But he had hunger to learn. That hunger planted the first seeds of the future.
Chapter 2. A Life of Rejections.
Jack's life was full of rejections. After high school, he applied to college. He failed the entrance exam 2 times. On the 3rd attempt, he barely passed, getting into Hangzhou Normal University. But after graduation, things got worse. Jack applied for jobs, but rejection followed him everywhere. He applied to 30 different jobs, rejected every single time. When KFC opened in China, 24 people applied. 23 were hired. Only 1 was rejected. That one was Jack Ma. He even applied to be a police officer. They looked at him and said, "You are not suitable." Imagine the pain of rejection again and again. For many people, rejection kills their spirit. But for Jack, rejection became his fuel. He once said, "If you don't give up, you still have a chance. Giving up is the greatest." Chapter 3. The First Encounter with the Internet. In 1995, Jack visited the United States. There, for the first time in his life, he touched a computer and used the Internet. He typed one word: beer. Results came up from different countries: Germany, the United States, Japan, but none from China. Then he typed China. Nothing appeared. In that moment, Jack realized something powerful. China was not on the Internet. He thought, if I can bring China onto the Internet, I can change the future. That moment became the turning point of his life. Chapter 4. The Birth of Alibaba. Jack had no money, no technology, no experience. But he had vision. He gathered 17 of his friends into his small apartment. With passion in his eyes, he told them his dream: The internet is the future. If we build a platform for small businesses, they can sell to the world. We can help the little guys compete with the big guys. Many people thought he was crazy. At that time in China, very few even had a computer. But Jack's enthusiasm convinced them. Together, they started Alibaba in 1999. The name Alibaba was chosen because it was easy to pronounce, and it reminded Jack of the story Alibaba and the 40 Thieves, a story known worldwide. He wanted something global, something magical. But in the beginning, Alibaba had nothing but debt and hope. Jack tried to raise money, but he was rejected by venture capitalists many times. Still, he kept going. Chapter 5: The Struggles. The early days of Alibaba were full of challenges. They had no profit, no technology, no trust. Investors laughed at them. Competitors ignored them. Jack told his team, "We will make it because we are young and we never, never give up." At At one point, Jack even offered Alibaba's website for free, just to let people believe in online business. Slowly, step by step, more small businesses started using it. But it was not easy. Jack faced countless failures. Alibaba almost collapsed several times. Still, he stood tall. Chapter 6: The Turning Point. In 2003, something new was born: Taobao. At that time, eBay was entering China with huge money and global power. Everyone thought Alibaba would be destroyed. But Jack had a secret weapon: understanding people. He knew Chinese consumers better than eBay did. He made Taobao friendly, fun, and free at first. Slowly, Taobao grew bigger and bigger. eBay could not compete. Eventually, eBay left China. Alibaba had Chapter 7: Becoming a Global Icon. From that moment, Alibaba grew into one of the largest e-commerce companies in the world. In 2014, Alibaba went public on the New York Stock Exchange. It was the largest IPO in history at that time, raising $25 billion. The boy who was once rejected from KFC had built one of the greatest companies on earth. But even at the top, Jack never forgot his past. He told students, entrepreneurs, and dreamers everywhere, "Today is hard. Tomorrow will be worse. But the day after tomorrow will be sunshine. Most people die tomorrow." Chapter 8: Lessons from Jack Ma's Life. Jack Ma's story is not just about money. It's about mindset. He teaches us that failure is not the end. He teaches us that rejection is a gift because it makes us stronger. He teaches us that even if you are poor, small, and ordinary, you can still dream big. Jack once said, "Never give up. Today is difficult. Tomorrow will be more difficult. But the day after tomorrow will be beautiful." Most people give up tomorrow. Jack Ma started as a boy who failed exams, was rejected by jobs, and laughed at by investors. But through persistence, courage, and vision, he built Alibaba and became an inspiration to millions. His life is proof that no matter how many times you fall, if you stand up one more time, you can change your destiny. Jack's story tells us it doesn't matter where you start. What matters is how far you're willing to go. So that is the end of our story, and I hope you have enjoyed our story for learning English. Thank you for listening our story. And please do not forget to subscribe our channel to support us, have motivation to make another one for you. Goodbye, and see you then.